Hello, all. My name is Catherine Anderson, and this is
Teresa Perales. Hi.
Okay. So, a little intro about us. We have been friends for 26 years.
Not bad considering we're only 27 years old.
And it's pretty much good, bad, and never indifferent.
Never ugly either.
Yeah, never ugly. No, really. Junior high. That's all I'm saying.
Good times.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I grew into these glasses.
But we are going to do a review of Kandi Steiner's book. I'm hoping I'm saying her name right, but first of all, I should slaughter her name because first of all, she's a vegan.
I know.
Really? She's a vegan.
Eat some cheese.
She doesn't even eat peanut M&Ms.
Cheese.
Peanut M&Ms.
I don't care. Cheese.
I literally was like, I think we are done. I think our relationship's over.
But she's an amazing author. So
she is.
Redeemed.
She is. So me and Teresa went to our very first author signing. First of all, we're major nerds. We went to a nerdy high school and junior high school.
And
yeah, we're super nerds. We love
I went to a nerdy elementary school too.
To read. Love to read.
Yep.
We book swapped in our 20s into our 30s.
Before the
now
ebooks.
Now we
that old.
Kindle loan. Thank you, Kindle Limited, because then now she just like sends me lists of crap to read. I'm not even gonna say crap because it's shit to read. Because literally, like the woman, I don't understand how she has little kids, and she's just insanity reading on her desk. I hope her boss is watching this because literally she does not work.
Yes, I do.
She
I get
doesn't
my work
work.
done.
She doesn't work.
I read at night.
She Marco
in the middle of the night.
me
I do not.
and reads.
I
That's
text
what
you. I do not Marco Polo you back. She Marco Polos me, and I text her back. Don't even lie.
Marco Polo.
They don't even know what that is.
Okay.
You don't even know what that is, do you?
It's like FaceTime, but for Android phones.
It's walkie-talkie text.
Yeah.
FaceTime. Yeah.
So she
But
just
I
wants
don't
to see
do
my
it.
face. So, but anyways, so we went to San Francisco to our very first author signing in spring of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were going, and we knew we were meeting some authors that we knew.
Yeah.
And we
You recognize their names.
And we
definitely
knew
want their
that
signatures.
we were gonna fangirl over,
Mhm.
and like probably.
Sylvia Day.
No, it wasn't Sylvia Day, you doofus.
Wasn't Sylvia Day?
No.
Okay, splice that out.
Shayla Black.
Shayla Black. I don't know why I was thinking Sylvia Day.
S.
Because I love her.
S.
Yeah.
That was an S. It's an S. Look, first of all, she's cuckoo. It's the little kids in her 30s. I had mine are 18 and 15.
Yeah, mine are 4 and 3.
I'm starting to get my sanity back.
I still have mommy brain.
Yeah,
I still have
losing
mommy
it
brain.
still. And then like, oh my god, I thought she was I fangirl all the time. She like is never like, she has her emotions normally in check. She like went legit like cuckoo over some people, and I was like,
but hello, some of the authors there.
So, but then we went to tables after we went to ones that we liked and knew, and we were like, ah! And we were like, well, let's get to know these people. Let's just walk up and just like
see
get
what they're
some.
writing.
First of all, let's get some free shit. And
like I really need more bookmarks.
Yeah.
But
So we met like Stacey Hart,
awesome.
River Savage.
We met a gal in line who happened to be an author whose book was really good. Maybe
Oh
we'll do
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. We'll have to do one of hers. But then we met Kandi.
Yeah.
And little did we know, well, I hadn't read the book, but this one had. She had read a Love Letter to Whiskey.
So good.
I hadn't read it. I read it and obsessed, but I didn't read it until after we met Kandi.
I didn't realize Kandi had wrote it because all my books I read are on ebook. So I don't see the cover.
Yeah.
I don't see the author's name. I'm just reading the book. Most of the time I don't even know what it's called. Really.
Right. So when we're in line, she was like, once we met Kandi and we're like, oh my gosh, she's cool as hell. Let's check out all the books she has. And this one, she's super cheap.
I paid $10 a month for Kindle Unlimited, not that cheap.
She said, let's see if it's on something's on Kindle Unlimited. And
because,
she found
free.
PSU season 1. And she inhaled it. And
Yeah.
then she tells me I need to inhale it. So she's the itchy one. Her son's right here, so I can't say the bad word. She's the itchy one, so I have to do everything she says.
Mm-hmm.
So, being the good best friend I did, and I inhaled it.
She has to go potty.
Okay, well, she's got to go take a potty.
Break time.
Break time. Go ahead. I'll finish saying all our story, and then you can come do the thing. So I inhaled it, and then she's now inhaled season 2. And then she's like, okay, have you moved on to season 2? And I'm like, no, I'm slower than you. I've got other stuff to do. Because, I go to school too. I got things to do. My kids are older. I got other functions. So I read season 2. During that time, I finally I read the Love Letter of Whiskey during that time. And became obsessed with it. God, genius, Kandi. Genius. That's all I'm going to say. I've already told you that. I thought it was genius. And then we found out when season 3 was coming out. And we're making this video because we literally both decided we wanted it to be our very first video that we did was on this book. And we reached out to Kandi and asked if we could review this book. And asked for permission. And she said, go ahead, unless you screw it up.
So if you don't see it, you know why.
Yeah, and then if it's crappy, I won't let anybody know about it. So Teresa's going to go just do a little overview over the book, or over season 3. And then she's going to read a portion of the book that kind of captured us both. And then we're going to kind of just give you an overview of just how much either we loved or hated it. But can you guess what we really thought? I mean, really. Come on now. So go ahead. Give us the overview.
Okay, so with no spoilers, season 3 picks up after the first year of college. So, some freshmen, some sophomores. So they come back. All your favorites are there. Cassie's now a sophomore. Skylar and Bear are now juniors. And it picks up the beginning of the fall semester. Again, don't want to give away too much other than the relationships are still amazing. Everybody's still figuring things out. Who's going to end up with who? Unfortunately, you still don't know. It doesn't. A part of me was hoping for a nice little neat bow, but the bigger part of me was happy that the story continues and it's still going to go on throughout college. They still have a lot of the same angst. A lot of the big issues are still being dealt with, abortion and rape and things like that carried on from the other books. And it's new adult. It's a new adult book, and it picks up every aspect of college life. I wasn't in a social sorority, but I was in a business fraternity.
Nerd.
Yes. That's how nerdy I am. It was a co-ed business fraternity. Go AK Psi.
Look, they still...
Yeah, we did. So I know a little tiny portion of Greek life. It's obviously not the same whatsoever. We didn't have a house or anything like that. But I love visiting that time in my life. Visiting the time when you're young and the experiences are new and the relationships are new and you're learning who you are, what you want to be. That's something that Skylar goes through. What does she want to major in? Something as easy as that. And everybody else, are they going to... How hard that path is to get them to that end goal of becoming an adult.
Right.
So, great book, season 3. You must read season 1. You must read season 2. Get through season 3 and tell Kandi, give me season 4 now.
This is definitely not a standalone.
No,
this is not like Love Letter to Whiskey is a
So
standalone.
good.
Yeah, I was talking about it when we were about it. Is a standalone. That's like something you can read as a standalone. Some of our other books are a standalone, but these season 1, season 2, season 3, these are not, well, of course season 1 is a standalone, but you're going to want to move on.
Yeah.
It really is, for those of us who are into like MTV reality shows, it's like, the OC and the Heels are right now. I'm like 12. I'm watching Siesta Keys. No, it's at nighttime.
Oh,
it's
I
at
don't even know what channel
nighttime.
MTV's on. I have small kids. I can tell you what channel.
Oh my God.
You want to know what Disney is?
Heather likes Siesta Keys, and she about to have a kid.
About
she's
to.
40.
She doesn't have one
She's
yet.
40.
When she has a 3-year-old, let me find out what she knows what MTV is anymore.
She'll be watching she'll still be watching Siesta Keys.
I record the Real Housewives.
But the Heels, and it's like that kind of angsty drama. But we're like,
it's young adult life.
It really is.
Remember how much stuff you went through as a 20-year-old?
Well, I didn't go to college like that.
You don't have to go to college to have a relationship.
I didn't
you
live
had
that
drama.
life. I had more drama than these people did.
Yeah, she did.
Because I had baby daddy drama.
Yeah.
And that's why I got an 18 and 15-year-old. I had baby daddy drama. But I would have taken the college drama and all them little boys and stuff.
Oh, they're such hotties.
Hey! Or I probably would have had more baby daddies, but whatever. I'm just...
But anyways...
My daughter's looking at me crazy right now.
This book is great because if you read something like Love Letter to Whiskey, she creates these really great characters. And to describe somebody, we talked about this several times, to describe somebody like Whiskey... Yeah. Oh my God, can you think of a better description?
Yeah.
So just imagine, she writes that great standalone book, and now you have a whole series to just bite into. Right.
Well, and if you've ever seen Kandi's presence on Facebook, if you follow her on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, if you've seen anything that she's written on Facebook, literally how she is on Facebook and how she writes messages on Facebook, how she interacts with fans, how fun and the pictures she posts and things that she's out there doing and crazy and being single. And it is something I could see her writing. Like, this is how I could see her in college acting. This is like literally I could be like that.
Like, it probably was her and her friends.
That was her friends.
Which one is Kandi is all you got to figure out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, which one was she? Who was she dating?
Was she Skylar? Was she Cassie?
Hopefully she wasn't a vegan back then.
Please, she had a meat. Just the cheese. Again, I can't get over the cheese thing.
Look,
can't.
I don't understand.
We'll stop. Because you write amazing if you're ever going to listen to this.
Is there alcohol that has any kind of byproducts? She does like liquor.
Oh, vodka's potato, so go for that.
I mean, she does like
and wine
liquor.
Or grapes. I mean, I drink wine.
Because it's a
because Jesus
fruit.
drank it.
It's a fruit. Teresa's gonna read from the book. You pretty much we don't have to give you our viewpoint on the book. You already know.
We love it.
You already know our viewpoint.
Series.
Yeah, you know how we feel about Kandi. I mean, we just adore her. She's just the sweetest thing ever. Mm-hmm. We really, to be honest with you, most of the authors that we have interacted with in person, and I went to RT, Romantic Times, in Atlanta this year, and Teresa didn't get a chance to go with me, and I was kind of bummed.
Hoping to go to Reno, though.
But she is hoping to go to Reno.
Taking the whole family.
But it was such a great experience, and I've had such great interactions with authors that I've dealt with on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, and in real life have just been just as amazing. Yeah. And so Kandi has been one of those people. So true blue, like, great person. So just have to throw that out there. An amazing writer. Yeah.
So here's a little section. This is about 30% in, and I believe this was a Skylar chapter. So just going to read a little tiny bit. It doesn't give anything away, I don't think. Again, this is season 3, so read season 1, read season 2, a little part of season 3. It shouldn't even give anything away even if you haven't read anything at all. I don't think so. So, okay. Even in the sticky September morning air, it feels good to be back on the PSU campus. The classes are challenging, the boys are hotter than Hades, and the parties are just as wild as ever. It's home, but there's one thing missing. Clinton's smile. I haven't seen it, the real Clinton smile, ever since Omega Chi was put on a 1-year suspension. I can't blame him for feeling down, and even though he's been trying his best to put on a happy face at the Alpha Sigma parties and social events, I know inside he's miserable. Between his little brother living with a friend in Pittsburgh and everything going on with his fraternity, it's a wonder he can even force a fake smile. But that's what he's wearing nowadays, and today is no different. As I round the corner of the student union and meet him in our usual place, we walk to the business building together every Monday and Wednesday, me for my first class of the day and him for his second, hence meeting outside the union instead of on Greek Row. Clinton is leaning up against the dark brick at the side of the building, his gaze distant as I make my way toward him. He still looks as fresh as ever, red and black Air Jordans matching the Nike design on his casual t-shirt and Omega Chi hat turned a little to the side. He's grown a little scruff on his chin since the beginning of the semester, and I run a knuckle over it when I reach him. So manly with your little beard, I tease. He shakes his head, ridding himself of whatever thoughts he was forced on before I got there, and smiles down at me, though it's not the real smile I know and love. The ladies like a little friction, if you know what I mean. Gross, I say with a laugh, nudging him, but also true. So a little interaction between Skylar and Bear. Love them. I think, even though they're not a couple, my favorite couple of the book. Yeah. You know?
I literally, there's so many interactions in the book and different kind of relationship scenarios, friendship scenarios that even I can relate to. Not sex wise. I just would like to point out, because I didn't do that in high school, but in high school.
Her daughter's still listening.
That I didn't do that in high school. But that I can totally see happening that we both went through in high school and after.
Two girls liking the same guy. Not even going past that. Just having a crush on somebody.
Right.
And so it's all that stuff, but it's college. Again, I love the 20s. It's fun to look back. It's fun to experience a book.
We all loved our 20s. We all loved we all like thinking back to those days. Even people who didn't go to college. I didn't go to college. I went to a high school and junior high school, but I didn't go to college. But I love to think about what it would have been like if I was in college. So during that time period, or how I would have been if I was in college with my best friend. Yeah. So, and I was vicariously through her because
we lived together for a little while.
So we lived together. So really, I was in college with her. She was super annoying.
She could help with my homework.
No, she was annoying.
Anyways,
but we're wrapping this up. This is super long because we are super annoying. But thank you very much, Kandi, for letting us review this. We're sorry we're giving you like 20 minutes of irritation, but we're amazing. You're amazing. We cannot wait for season 4. Get on it.
Please. Because it took me a while to get back in the characters, and I'm like, oh,
literally
that's
put us out of our misery already. Like, how many seasons do we have to go through? Like, how many people have to graduate before we, like, find out what happens to everybody's lives? That's all I want to know. Could you let me know that? Because I don't know how many Hills episodes I had to watch to find out.
And I keep hoping, was that person going to get with this person? What about that one in this one? What about them and them? Every time I see two people talk to each other, I think they're going to get together.
It's like Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta all over again. You trying to mess with me, Kandi. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
But thank you so much for letting us into your world, and we appreciate it as readers and letting us review this book for you. So thank you. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.